We experienced the shift of the ages and Earth's birth into the fifth dimensional frequencies of the new Earth on December 21st and 22nd in 2012. During that cosmic moment, the Earth reclaimed her rightful place in our solar system. Now it is time for the next phase of the divine plan. Many people were expecting that the patterns of the new Earth would instantly manifest with our ascension into the fifth dimension, but that is not the way this process works. With the birth of the new Earth, the patterns of perfection did instantaneously flood into the mental and emotional strata of Earth. But the universal law is that in order for something to physically manifest on Earth, it must be drawn through the divinity pulsating within the hearts of people embodied on Earth. This is what is meant by the statement, God needs a body. In order for the patterns of perfection for the new Earth to manifest in the physical plane, we must first tackle the cause of the maladies existing on Earth. Unfortunately, most people are focused on trying to change outer appearances, which are the effect of the problem, not the cause of the problem. When we deal with just the outer appearances of a situation, instead of what is causing the problem, it is like trying to change the reflection in a mirror without changing the object that is causing the reflection. This is a futile effort, and we will fail every time. Outer appearances will only change if we address what is causing the problem in the first place. So what is the cause of the unbearable pain humanity has been experiencing for so very long? The cause of all of the maladies existing on Earth is humanity's distorted and fragmented consciousness based in separation and duality. This consciousness is the antithesis of Christ consciousness. It is the opposite of the patterns of oneness, divine love, and reverence for life that are encoded within the patterns of perfection for the new Earth. When every person on Earth has completed his or her awakening into Christ consciousness, we will all know that it is impossible to harm any part of life without harming ourselves and every other facet of life. With that realization, we will consciously and deliberately operate from the heart space of oneness and love. We will open our hearts and minds to the patterns of perfection for the new Earth, and we will find viable, win-win solutions for every situation or challenge. We will clearly know that anything we do to enhance life for any person or any living thing will enhance life for ourselves and our loved ones. Just imagine, when everyone is operating from a consciousness of oneness and love, none of the problems we are presently experiencing will exist. We will have shifted the cause of those maladies, and the outer world effects will naturally change. Obviously, the most important thing we can do at this time is to assist our precious sisters and brothers in the family of humanity to raise their consciousness from separation to oneness. Then they will know that they are one with all life, and they will live their lives from that profound truth. Together, we can do this. And when we succeed God victoriously in helping to lift the most recalcitrant souls out of the illusion of separation and into Christ consciousness, we will experience the wonders of the new Earth as well as the elation of heaven. The company of heaven has given us a visualization that will help us accomplish this wondrous facet of the divine plan. Please join with me now as we begin this activity of light on behalf of the masses of humanity. Raising consciousness, the shift from separation to oneness. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. As one breath, one heartbeat, one voice, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, we invoke our Father, Mother, God, and the entire company of heaven to assist us in raising the consciousness of every person on earth in perfect alignment with his or her divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. Beloved Father, Mother, God, we ask that you expand your flame of transfiguring divine love, which is pulsating within the divinity of every person's heart flame. Create from this sacred fire a heart of love. Allow this heart of love to expand and expand through each person's heart flame until it envelops the entire planet Earth. Now the legions of light from every ascended level of being project their love into the divine matrix of our Father, Mother, God, the cosmic I Am, all that is. This matrix is the body of God, within which every particle of life throughout the whole of creation lives, moves, breathes, and has its being. This unprecedented influx of divine love now flows through our Father, Mother, God's divine matrix and floods the earth, blessing every man, woman, and child. As this gift of love bathes the earth, every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of life on this planet is lifted into a higher order of being. The light of God now flows into the mental body, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, the superconscious mind, and the physical brain structure of every person on earth. This gift of light from our Father, Mother, God balances the right and left hemispheres of each person's brain and activates their spiritual brain centers. Through this activity of light, each person's pituitary, pineal, and hypothalamus glands and the ganglionic centers at the base of their brain are restored to their full divine potential. Utilizing this powerful gift of light, each person's I Am presence now recalibrates the circuitry within their physical brain structure, enabling them to withstand higher frequencies of divine consciousness. This activity of light heals the fragmented circuitry that has prevented humanity from communing with their I Am presence and the company of heaven. The I Am presence within each person's heart flame now creates the sacred space that enables that person to open their fifth dimensional crown chakra of enlightenment to full breadth. This allows each one to communicate with their I Am presence and with the company of heaven on a conscious level while reaching ever higher into Christ consciousness. As I hold the focus of my attention on the light of God that is flowing through every person's brain, I clearly see humanity's physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies being flooded with the resplendent light of God. This multidimensional, multifaceted, free-flowing, fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light expands within every cell of humanity's earthly bodies, allowing the I Am presence of each person to take full dominion of this experience.